Welcome to my kitchen. This is our new dance floor. Works wonderfully. So today I have a really fun kitchen update for you, and we're gonna do some other fun things as well, and we're gonna celebrate some people. So let's have a good time. Now, if you're newer to my channel, you may not have seen my kitchen design loves and regrets video. It has actually stirred quite a controversy. There's a lot of opinions on YouTube. Let's just say people really don't like to have to walk to get from one end of their kitchen to the other. Our kitchen is large. There's nothing that we can do about that, but I am fixing some of the design regrets that I had from designing this kitchen 3 years ago because we had new floors laid and the old island color specifically did not match the new floors. And it was either a compromise on the new floors or it was a compromise on the island. And so I decided I don't want to compromise. And so I fixed the color of the island, and while it's out being refinished, I'm also fixing another one of my design regrets. And so you'll have to stay tuned to see how this kitchen comes back together. But for now, you know, we're missing the hood, we're missing the shelves, we're missing the island. So I'm gonna put a bouquet of pretty peonies in the corner. It's gonna distract you. Just look at the peonies, they're pretty. We had the island removed in May. We're also not going to be getting it back until August. But the thing is, that is how renovations are going right now. Everything is delayed, everything costs more, and so it's kind of a gamble if you're going into a bigger renovation on your timeline and on your budget, but I think it will be worth it, and I'm really excited to show you how the kitchen comes back together once it's actually back together. But look at this, look. Paper towel holder. It's actually for our shelves. It's actually for the shelves, but you know what? It's a paper towel holder right now. So for today's video, let's head outside. We're gonna do something fun. We are going to do something different. We are going to be picking our mulberry trees and making something out of them. I'm not sure what yet, we'll see. So these are what mulberries look like when they first start to come in. They are very immature, not yet ripe at all, not even close. This is what my hand looks like from picking. And we have about 4 huge mature mulberry trees. Oh, come here. Oh, buddy. Good boy. So mulberries can actually be poisonous if you eat them when they're not ripe. So if you have a mulberry that's kind of pinkish, not quite ready, you want them to be purple, dark purple, almost black, and big and plump and juicy. Picking mulberries can be time consuming. They're little, the trees are big, they're high. A lot of people will put a tarp on the ground and wait for the ripe ones to fall and collect them that way, but we have too many critters for that method, so hand picking it is. Come on there, buddy. You aren't making this easy on me. Oh. That's all the progress I've made because he's very dedicated to helping. Oh my word. Cat. Oh, get down. All right, so this is all that I was able to get for today. It's probably a cup's worth, and tomorrow we'll make something with it.
Mulberry pie?
You want mulberry pie?
I like mulberry pie. Mulberries are a great source of vitamin C.
Are they really?
They really are, yeah.
You know that?
I did research on Google, yeah. Also, they don't often harvest them commercially and ship them to stores because they spoil very quickly.
Yes.
So it's a rare treat.
It's a rare treat. And our raccoons really like to take advantage of that as well.
They do.
you with my mulberry fingers. Now the apples and pears will come later this summer and fall, but the pears are already looking really good. Drop your favorite pear recipe in the comments. Once the berries are picked, I wash it in my fruit and veggie wash, and then I let them dry fully on the counter. And then I'll go back through and pick out any of the unripe berries because we don't want to eat those and make our family sick. Now I know that you all heard Aaron say that he wanted a mulberry pie. Well, here they are. The mulberries that I picked were not enough to create a whole pie, so we're gonna do a triple berry pie because it's actually his birthday. So let's make a birthday pie. Look at these beautiful peonies. Aren't they gorgeous? I cut them a month ago. They're from my own garden. It's way past peony season, but if you don't know this trick, check the description out. I have all of my peony care tips for you, as well as how you can lengthen their life. So it's down there. Now, I have my mulberries that I picked. A lot of people get kind of bothered by the fact that there's that little teeny stem. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It'll cook down. Don't worry about it. You don't need to sit there and de-stem all these berries. That would be miserable. All right, I have in here mulberries, blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries. So we're doing a 4-berry pie. And mulberries, if you are not familiar with their flavoring, is most similar to a blackberry. However, a little duller even. They are not a super flavorful berry, so I like to mix them with berries that are, so that my pie tastes good. But they are full of nutrients that we certainly do not want to waste since they grow on our property, so we try and use them as many ways as we can. I'm using a brand new pie recipe and just tweaking it to fit what kind of fruit that I have. I'll link it for you in the description, and you can try it out yourself. We're gonna cook these berries down 5 to 10 minutes, get them a little bit more gelled together with that sugar, and then go from there. Now while that cooks, I'm gonna prepare my pie shell by taking it out of the package, because there is no shame in using a refrigerated pie shell. If you wanna make your own crust, please do that. It'll probably taste better, but this is the stage of life that I'm in, guys. And it works just fine. In true Sarah fashion, I had no cornstarch, so I had to go to the corner store and pay double the amount of money so that I didn't have to drive 30 minutes round trip to go get it from the grocery store. Worth it. I'm gonna get about a half a cup of just the juices to stir that cornstarch into before adding it to the rest of the mixture. This recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and we're going to thicken this up. Those berries have a lot of juice in them, and we don't want it to be runny. So we'll pour it in, stir it up really well, and let it simmer for a few more minutes until it's nice and thick. Now, while my filling cools, I'm gonna prepare my lattice crust. And I mean, really, this is quite an adventure. I've never done this before. Never done a lattice crust because I'm more of a crumble girl. So I usually do a mixture of oats and flour and brown sugar and butter for my pie toppings. But I thought I'd do something different and try to be fancy. So here we go with my refrigerated dough crust. Look how good that looks. Let's give it one last stir. The directions were like, lay it over and then fold back 3 and 5 and fold back 6 and 4 and then double it up and try and multiply that by 100. So I'm just gonna figure it out, I think, because that made me stressed. Now, if you are a baker, you're probably like, well, you should have done this and this and this differently, but that's okay. I bet it's still gonna taste good. And it's gonna be awesome. Yep, I think I got this. Nope. That should go over. This should go under. That's the whole 3 and 5 and 6 and 4 thing. Got it. You're good. We're good to go. Look how easy that was. That wasn't hard. All right, we're gonna pinch, and we're gonna cut it off. I'm gonna start by trimming the excess, and then I'm gonna pinch it. Do you guys use kitchen shears? Because kitchen shears are the best invention ever. Now we're gonna create a little egg wash. And in we go on a cookie sheet because I've had one too many spills in the oven. Now, as I clean up this mess, I would love to know if you've seen the video I did sharing the things that I love and the things I kind of regret about my kitchen renovation. And if you have, or even if you haven't, I would love to know if you would be interested in me sharing kind of a response to some of the comments, because there's a lot of comments on that video. There's a lot of criticisms, which I expected. There's also, though, a lot of people who really were appreciative that I shared the regret side of things, because that is more helpful if you are trying to do your own kitchen renovation. And I've kind of thought about doing like a response video when I get my island back on some of people's concerns or criticisms, and sharing my perspective on why we chose certain things. And also, some of the comments made me think, and I might try and change some things based on what you've said. So let me know, drop it in the comments. Would you like a response to that first video? Not bad for a first attempt at a lattice pie. First ever, late 30s. It's never too late. All that really matters is that it tastes good anyway.
Birthday to you.
So there you have a little kitchen update, a little mulberry picking, a little bit of baking, and I hope that you enjoyed just kind of a little bit of a day in the life, kind of. I'm curious if you guys would be interested in more of kind of just a day in the lifestyle videos, more like a vlog. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see what I do on a day-to-day basis, or if you kind of want me to stick to more of my design and decorating videos, DIYs, or both. Let me know. Thanks for watching today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time, hopefully with an island in my kitchen.